We run a train operation, getting passenger from A to B. One of the key drivers that we had was around innovation and technology. The mobile arena was of particular importance to improve the customer experience, make sure our frontline staff and our colleagues have the tools to do their job. One of the biggest challenges we had was we were a relatively small team, and obviously with a small IT team, it's very difficult to manage a big mobile estate.
ScotRail is a really difficult place from a rollout point of view. We've got 5,000 staff across quite a wide geographical area in Scotland. They are working in different roles.
We were dealing with 3 individual franchises: ScotRail, West Midlands Trains and Greater Anglia. Firstly, they never managed to fully deploy all their phones into staff hands.
We gave out about 5,000 mobile devices 4 years ago. We had to set them all up, put email accounts on, our ScotRail wallpaper. We had to download all the apps onto the phones or the tablets, and then we had to distribute them with such a small team. It was myself and one other person.
Secondly, it was security and patching was a real problem. Making sure people could keep on top of the updates, deploying them to the devices on time, never happened. When we bundled everything together, we call it managed services or devices as a service. And what that means is that we provided the hardware, accessories, our Knox software portfolio and suites, a range of services, all for a monthly subscription.
It is literally end-to-end process. So it's deploying the devices, managing the devices, answering end user query.
One of the main reasons why people struggle in deploying technology is the amount of user intervention that has to happen on a device. A big part of Samsung's strength with our Knox portfolio and our hardware is the moment that user powers it on, it's ready to go.
What Samsung Knox Solutions gave us was the ability to easily deploy, configure and secure a mobile device. Knox Solutions give you the ability to configure different profiles for different use cases. For example, you can have the driver that has a specific map application. You have the on-train staff that has a specific smart card reader application. You have the engineering staff that has a schematic application. Using Samsung DeX gave them a desktop experience by simply docking it to a monitor. What we used with Knox Configure was to create the boot up animations, which effectively really helped the users understand that this was their company phone and something to be proud of because it looked really good.
It's always been a frustration of mine that we couldn't control what was happening on our own phones. For example, we do a timetable change twice a year. The last thing you want if you're doing a timetable change is for somebody to roll out a big operating system.
Knox E-FOTA effectively delivers a foolproof method of updating your software to approved software that the company has chosen. What Samsung E-FOTA gives you is the ability to force an update to a specific software bundle that you have approved.
I truly believe that Samsung is the only manufacturer in the market that can provide hardware, finance, security, software solutions and services that make us business ready.
What Samsung brought was a sort of level of flexibility that allowed us to sort of plan and engage with staff properly.
I would say that the Samsung, the value is great. It's really good. It's going to be really helpful for ScotRail.
What we were looking at from the outset was a business partnership, somebody that can be flexible but also can adapt to our changes. And I think we found that in Samsung.